The following contest is a six-man elimination tag team match. On the way to the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, this is automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finished. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm hard as nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 219 pounds, Johnny Nitro. From New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, JBL. The opponent, from Long Island, New York, Mick, Foley. From Long Island, New York, Cactus Jack. From Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mankind.
Of these. Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy, he's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
Johnny Nitro has certainly proven himself as a tag team competitor on Smackdown, and he's distinguished himself as a singles competitor as well.
Hold on a second, JR. Every time I've heard you mention Nitro in the past, you've complained about it. You can't have it both ways.
I've complained about Nitro's attitude, that's true. But that's no reflection on his athletic ability, which is considerable in my view.
I can't believe he countered that one.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. The Anvil really lives up to his name, JR. There aren't many superstars tougher than him.
There certainly are, King. You can hammer on the Anvil Jim Neidhart all day, and he won't crack. I tell you what, King, Jim Neidhart is just about as tough as they come, and a true legend in our business.
No doubt about that, JR. These fans sure are, ouch, head first right into the announce table.
And here's a blatant choke with the monitor team. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
There's the ring.
I don't think the manufacturers of that announce table intended for it to be used like that.
Yeah, and I think...
Look at this. Look Get this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have been... Good Lord. He's driving his opponent's head straight into the exposed steel of that turnbuckle.
Man, that superstar's going to need a whole bottle of aspirin after this match, JR.
Oh, no. Not into the steel steps.
Oh, man. That's not something you can just shake off either, JR. Someone's getting up close and personal with that turnbuckle.
And the turnbuckle covering has been removed. There's nothing protecting that superstar from the exposed steel of the turnbuckle. What a reversal.
Watch out! He reversed it! Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact. Oh, man, someone's getting their bell rung here.
Yeah, and someone should ring the bell before this goes to it.
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
Oh, my. Hanging off the ring apron is not where you want to be at this point in the match.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that chest slap, JR? That sounded like a gunshot. I think the end is near, JR. This can't go on much longer.
This is a classic matchup, King. Someone's going for a ride.
Wow! Did you see that, JR? Drop chest first.
There's no room for error when you're on the...
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet.
He's not going to get caught.
I think he's got some big plans, JR. Look at this.
Double arm DDT. Just imagine it. The weight of Cactus Jack driving your head straight into the ground.
Langle's gotten lucky more times than I can count. I'll give him that. Uh-oh! Look out below!
My gosh! Chest first, right into the security barricade. That's a move that can end a match quick. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR?
Look what... The spirit may be willing, but the flesh is weak. I don't think any human being could keep this up.
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Fred. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. Here he goes. Up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
And how about going 14-0 at WrestleMania, King? How about being a four-time WWE champion? Does that impress? What a submission hold! Could this be a tap-out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. Naito's not worried about impressing the fans, JR. He doesn't need to try. Have you ever seen him outside the ring without a beautiful woman on his arm?
Well, I'm glad that Nitro's so successful with the ladies. But last I knew, that wasn't the way to rise through the ranks of WWE.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, Michael.
Oh boy, this looks like an all-or-nothing move. know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Well, if it is, we're going to find out pretty quick. You don't survive long if you're not prepared for the viciousness of Cactus Jack.
No, you don't. Cactus Jack asks no quarter and gives none. It won't take long for you to find out if you're not in his league. Hey, I won't deny that Angle thinks very highly of himself, but he's earned that right.
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do, and there it is, the FU. What an impact!
There's the pin. It looks like they've slowed the match down.
Oh, for the love of God! He's choking the hell out of his opponent. That's just not right.
It might not be right, JR, but it certainly is effective. If your opponent can't breathe, they're not going to put up much of a fight. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes at the price of admission.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping. He's a slippery devil.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. He must be looking for a weapon of some kind.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR. He saw that one coming.
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it.
It looks like he's taking advantage of his dazed opponent.
He sure is, JR. There it is, the twist of fate. He countered that one perfectly. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be! Not the FU! Look at that! He's bleeding like a stuck pig!
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this thing.
Stop the match? Are you crazy, JR? It's just getting interesting. I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that's shot, JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity.
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's gonna win this match. Just look at him. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are...
Looks like a tag to me. You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it, but it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown, I'd say.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing straddling that ring rope has got to be just about the most uncomfortable thing a human being can endure.
No kidding, JR. That's worse than an all-day donkey ride.
Oh, man. This is an excruciating but effective method of winning a match.
Yeah, and it's a surefire method of...
Oh, my. Talk about a taste of your own medicine.
Talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this!
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. And it's been reversed. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have, and this is one hell of an exam.
Let's hope it's not their final exam, JR. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, if I think the fans have their way, you'll get your wish, King. Oh, no! Here it comes!
The clothesline from hell! Nobody does it better! Boy, Kid Kennedy's fans are getting a real treat here tonight, JR.
God, I don't think either one of them could be any happier. I'd be a lot more impressed by King Kennedy if I didn't think he was such a pompous ass.
Hey, when you're as great as Mr. Kennedy, it's hard to be humble, JR.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move. He's tagged in his partner. He's got his opponent set for the ride of a lifetime.
There it is, JR! A huge powerbomb! Oh, he's a legend, but so is Dracula. Here's the pin! Could this be it? I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss-up in my life, King, which is more than I can say for some people. I follow him like I see him.
He's got a head of steam.
The clothesline from hell! He damn near took his opponent's head off. A textbook reversal there.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic. And I think these... All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. Oh, come on, King.
Oh, man, that's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest, and as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of... Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at... He went straight for the pin. No eyes on him. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
That's your answer to everything, JR. Take him to the woodshed. What kind of advice is that?
I don't think Johnny Nitro's winning over any fans here tonight.
And he doesn't care if it's his blood or his opponent's. And whenever Cactus Jack gets into the ring, you can bet on seeing plenty of both. I can't believe that Cactus Jack has survived this long, having had the kind of career he's had.
He hasn't got anything halfway, that's for sure, King. And that's why he's considered a true... These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
No. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knock. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the...
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
I think we're gonna find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that.
That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? So,
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. I don't know, JR. I think you're trying to have it both ways here. Me, I like everything about Nitro. I wish he was a Raw superstar. I think the thing that impresses me most about Nitro is his confidence. Wouldn't you say so, JR?
Well, you can call it confidence, but I call it cockiness. And as far as I'm concerned, his daddy should have taken him to the woodshed once or twice more than he did. No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match is when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it. The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile.
The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity. Wow! He slammed his opponent's head right off of the announce table.
And the way he's got that monitor cable wrapped tight around the throat, his opponent could quickly succumb to oxygen deprivation. I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that
Oh, man! Look at the way he's slamming his opponent's head into the announce table.
a vicious, brutal assault. I don't know how anyone can stand that for long. I think this crowd has decided to exercise their right.
Uh-oh. It looks like he's looking to wrap this one up.
My God, what a powerbomb! He might have broken his opponent in half.
I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way.
Of all of Mick Foley's personas, Cactus Jack is by far the most dangerous and depraved of them all.
No question, JR. Something happens to Foley when he becomes Cactus Jack. He sure isn't a children's book author anymore, that's for sure.
He certainly is.
He's got his opponent locked in the submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
He's got that arm, and this is gonna hurt.
My God, right into the ring post. I'd be surprised if that he's going up. This could backfire. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about it. Here it comes! Here he goes!
The Stone Cold Stunner! There's nothing like it in all of...
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? Looks like things have quieted down here a bit, JR.
Well, you can be certain that won't last long, King.
That's for sure. I haven't seen the superstar yet who goes down without a fight. I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they haven't. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Here are your winners, John Cena, Johnny Nitro, and John Bradshaw Layfield.